I don't want to be right about this, but I said this in the last clip, right? After the Aston Villa game, our season is done before 2026 even started. After we lost and dropped those points at home against Aston Villa, I knew. I knew it was going to be tough. And today, as all these other videos, we're going to talk about the lineup, look at the stats, we're going to talk about play performances, but it's going to be the same. It's going to be a repeated message from what I said from Aston Villa, what I said earlier in the season against Crystal Palace, some of the other games as well. It's the same. It's our squad, it's the manager, it's higher up, obviously the sporting directors as well. It's not looking good. Like I said, for me, I predicted us after the summer going into the Premier League top two. I'm going to be honest, I said top two. I really liked what we had over the summer in the Club World Cup. Bought some new players. I thought Palmer's going to hit the ground running. With João Pedro, he's going to continue that form that he showed to us in the Club World Cup. Yeah, I couldn't be far from it. Right now, it's going to be a struggle even to get into top four. Struggle to get into the top four. I don't think anybody, even non-Chelsea fans, would have expected that, right? A struggle to get into the top four. Maybe fourth, that's cool, but a struggle to get into top four, that's what we are. That's where we are. Now, if you like the video, please subscribe, give it a like. Let me know what you think is going to face us in January, what is going to face us in 2026. For me, I don't see any good things unless we have real change, but real change means sporting director change, means change in terms of the team. Players need to be sold, players need to be bought, and it's going to take time because right now we're at this stage where there's nothing really that we can do. There's nothing that we can do. Obviously, I've spoken in other videos already about Garnacho. I spoke about Gittins. I spoke about João Pedro, right? And right now, it sounds like I'm very, very negative. But the only good player in our attack is Esteval. It's Esteval. And even though he's very good, and I've mentioned it many times before, for me, he should be the young player of the season, young player of the year. He is a one in a thousand, one in a million talent. He is extraordinary. He is amazing, right? But the other attackers that we have that have played in the Premier League for seasons already, Garnacho, João Pedro, Pedro Neto, what are they really doing? Right? That's attack. Then when we go to midfield, again, Enzo Fernandez, I expect so much more from Enzo Fernandez, right? So much more from Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo, in a game against Bournemouth, we know how good Caicedo can be, but yeah, this game, it wasn't it. It wasn't it, right? So it is really, it's not looking good. Let me just say that. It's not looking good. Struggle to get in top four. Maresca, the substitutions that Maresca does at certain stages, at certain games, the lineup that and the players that he picks, again, this is on Maresca, right? This is on Maresca. Not that we're struggling to get into top four. Again, it's the team, it's the players that we have, but Maresca still picks certain players to play certain key games, right? So Maresca has a part to play in this. I'm not saying Maresca needs to go out, but he still has a part to play in this. And you got defense. Keeper for me, Sanchez has been outstanding. Outstanding this season. But sporting directors, I don't see a clear plan. I don't see a clear vision in terms of what are we trying to do. I feel like the only vision that I see at the moment is a business plan. Get young players in, sell them for more. They don't need to perform outstanding, but we'll make 10 million on them, we'll make 5 million on them, we'll sell them on. That's the main business plan right now for Chelsea. Right? It's not let's get these new players in, they're gonna do bits for us, they're gonna strengthen the squad. Because really, when you look at Garnacho, when you look at Gittins, they're not really strengthening the squad. They're just numbers. There's numbers if somebody gets injured, right? But what we had last season, Madueke, Jackson, again, they're not amazing players. For me, I like Jackson, yes, because what he offered outside of goal scoring. Again, they're not amazing, but what we have now is, if not the same or worse. Again, the plan is either not working or it's a faulty plan. That's it. That's it. But before I go and talk about all negativity, some really good moments was Esteval. For me, Esteval was player of the game. He on the left side, right side, he was very, very, very good. Right? Very, very good. For me, I tweeted about this earlier as well after the game. I said Esteval has shown me that he needs to start for majority of the games, especially the big games, right? Because what do we have to lose? We're going to play Garnacho that dribbles and can't get past his man, or dribbles and touch kicks out the ball himself, or passes it himself. Are we going to start playing Pedro Neto every game? He works very hard, yeah, but in terms of attack, he's not really a threat. So, again, before I deep dive into all the negativity, what we have at the moment, let's look at the stats, right? Let's have a look at the stats at the moment. Now, something that I said many times already, our attack is not good enough. Obviously 2-2. Our goals came from Palmer, which was a good penalty. Fernandez, again, a very good goal for Fernandez. But in my opinion, when Fernandez hit that ball, I thought he was going to go wide. I thought he was going to go over the bar and wide, because that's what Fernandez does. And that's what he did with the last chance that he got as well. So he scored. Well done. But again, for me, you're not really going to get roses or anything like that. Right? It's nothing special. You're doing the job that you should do. But I said it's already 100 mil. His level should be here, right? And right now, he's just going through the motions. That's what he's doing. He's going through the motions. Brooks had a very early goal. Then Clifford had a very early goal straight after Fernandez scored as well to equalize the game. And yeah, it's the same. I'm getting a bit tired, guys. I'm getting very, very tired. Ball possession. Like let's go through these stats quickly, right? Ball possession, same. We've got more ball possession. It's normal. That's what we do, right? Almost every game, this is what we do. Expected goals, 2. Total shots, 17. Again, expected. We create chances. We have a lot of shots. Big chances, 2. Again, same. It is every other game. You could take the stats from the Everton game. You could take the stats from the Newcastle game. It's the same. Guys, honestly, it is the same. We have a lot of shots. We don't create big chances. Enough, let me say that, enough big chances. And then when you look at Bournemouth, 33% possession, expected goals 3. So they're a lot more threatening. They're a lot more dangerous when they attack. Total shots, same as us. Big chances, 6. So within our team, you can see there's a problem. Because if we have double the percentage of possession than Bournemouth, how can we not create more chances than them, right? We've got better players. We spend more money to get better players. So we should have better players. How can we not keep the ball, play out, and create better chances, right? Better big chances. Clearly something isn't happening. So Bournemouth is being way more clinical and more efficient than us. This is on the players, right? You can say, yeah, Maresca this, Maresca that, but again, the players that we have is just not good enough. It's not good enough, right? Now let me quickly go to the stats. Stats here, man. Again, same old. 70 shots, 3 on target. 3 on target. 3 on target. Guys, like what are we doing? What are we doing? These attackers that we have, par Esteval, right? Outside of Esteval, Garnacho, João Pedro, or Delap, Pedro Neto, they're the same. Not good enough. Not saying they're the same playing style, but they're just not good enough. That's what they all have in common. Is it's not good enough. What they're bringing us is not good enough. 3 shots in target out of 17 in total. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should really be ashamed of yourself, because this is not good enough. And for me, it's a trend, because you could look at the stats against Everton. You could look at the stats against Atalanta in Champions League. You could look at the stats against Leeds. You could look at the stats against Newcastle, Aston Villa. It is the same. Guys, it is the same, right? We get more possession. We have more shots, or the same shots, less shots on target, less big chances created. When we look here, scroll down, again, the same. We've got more passes, more accurate passes, more passes in our own half, more passes in opposition half, accurate long balls. But it's the same story. end goal as well. We don't do nothing with it. We don't do nothing with it, and it's getting tiring. It's getting very, very tiring. It's like, guys, let me go to the lineup as well because then we can talk a bit more about the actual goals that we conceded as well. Like I said, what we have at Chelsea at the moment is a huge problem, an overall problem. It's not just Maresca, it's not just the squad, it's not just the sporting directors, it's everyone. It's Chelsea as a whole, right? Starting with Maresca, he doesn't make the right substitutions at certain times. Yes, he makes mistakes, right? That's what you say. But he is just, for some reason, I feel like he's a very stubborn. I like his behaviors, I like his mannerisms, but he's very, very stubborn. I've said this many times already. We know we don't have the squad. We know we don't have the level of players that we need to compete, right? And really, really give a push in the Premier League. If you know that, if you know you've got Chalobah in defence, if you know you've got Tosin as a defender, he didn't start against Bournemouth, but if you know you have these type of players, don't play the same way. Don't play out from the back because these bozos can't ping a ball. And if they do ping a ball, it's brought back immediately as well. And once it's brought back, these bozos are too slow and can't mark anybody. They twist and turn like buses and trucks, 18-wheeler trucks. Right? So Maresca, you gotta sometimes realize, right? You gotta be able to adapt in game. You have to really now understand the type of players that you have and how we can play. Because at the end goal, yeah, we want to see nice football, but we want to win. We want the 3 points. We want win. We want to win. We want to get in the top four. We want to get in the top two. We want to compete for the Premier League. We want to compete for a Champions League, right? And I've had my differences with Maresca here, where I feel like we don't have the squad to really be playing the way that Maresca wants to play. So one part has to give. Is either Maresca, you change the way we play, or we keep losing, right? Or we change the players, but the players don't seem to be changing because we don't have the level of capable players to be playing the way Maresca wants to play. The lineup for me, honestly, I would have perhaps. I'm just having a look now. Attack wise, I wouldn't have changed anything per se. Um, Palmer is great. The lap is there instead of João Pedro again. Same. Esteval, for me, Esteval is brilliant. He needs to start every game. That connection with Palmer there was brilliant, right? Sometimes Esteval went a bit more inside. Palmer went on the outside. I like that combinations with them. I feel like Palmer feels a lot more free when he plays with Esteval rather than with Pedro Neto or Garnacho on that side. Garnacho, he's not Chelsea level. He would be good as a sub coming off the bench, but right now he is not Chelsea level. You got Enzo Fernandez, you've got Caicedo. Caicedo, the yellow card that he had, guys, there's a clear agenda for Caicedo because that was nowhere near a yellow card. And after that, he had to alter his game. He had to play soft, right? Because, yeah, defense, Josh, I would have liked to see Josh with Fofana, but then again, who are you going to put a right back? Reese, Maresca may wanted to have Reese rested for Man City. I understand, but we need all the wins that we can get at the moment. Gusto, left back, wasn't great at all. Wasn't great one bit. Now, the goals that we conceded, guys, it was because of squad errors. Right? It wasn't because of the the Maresca management style. It wasn't because of the lineup. It was individual players' mistakes that led to the goals that we conceded. First goal that Bournemouth scored early on. As soon as I saw three bozos go to that first header, I knew it was going to be tough. Yeah, maybe I'll say maybe Sanchez could have headed this, right? I'll say sorry, Sanchez could have saved it immediately. He could have caught the ball, right? But again, as soon as I saw our three bozos go to that first header after the long throw in, I knew we were going to be in trouble. And none of them won it. None of them won it. It was flicked on. Quick header into Sanchez. Sanchez was there. Quick reflection stopped it. But again, could have caught it, perhaps. Yeah. But again, it starts with those individual mistakes. Centre backs, Chalobah, I can't remember who else was in there, but it was definitely Chalobah in the first goal. Three bozos went to one player. Let me say this: one Bournemouth player that just headed it on. Three Chelsea defenders had to go to one Bournemouth. Like it is. This is teenage stuff. This is little boy stuff, right? We're playing in the first team of Chelsea. You should never have to go with 3-on-1. Like, who is this guy? Is he Ronaldo? Is he Messi? Come on. Then second goal again. Chalobah, long throw in. He's just marking the space. Instead of big headering it out, he does a flick on. Chalobah does a flick on. Guys, like I said, I'm very, very tired. I'm very tired. Chalobah, I've mentioned this already, is just that level of Chelsea right now to get into the first team right now. If we had a better team, Chalobah would never get into that. But Chalobah always needs to play with a better centre back. Fofana did Chalobah's work and his own work, right? But Chalobah, come on, man. I like him. I like his character. I like, again, his manners. But sometimes we just got to be honest. He, again, is one of those players that is not ready to play in the team. He is not first team Chelsea. If we want to compete for Champions League, if we want to compete within the Premier League, he's not it. He is not it. Now, next game that we have is against Man City. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Against Man City, I don't think we're going to do much as well. I genuinely don't think we're going to do much as well because Man City, we haven't beaten Man City since, what is it, 2021. Guys, the Champions League final, that was the last time we beat Man City. After that, we've played over 10 games against Man City. No wins. January, again, is looking very tough. I'm going to be honest, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. And it's going to be a fight to be in the top four. It's going to be a fight to even get in top five because the players that we have is just not good enough. I need honest reflection within Chelsea right now. Sporting directors, you need to do better. January, we have to get another centre back. We have to. If it's not Gay, we need to get another centre back. We have to, and a good centre back. I don't want to see these teenage Brazilians, these teenage South American players, or teenage European players. What are we doing? Is this a pyramid scheme? Is this a fraudulent business? What is this? What are we doing? We don't want to buy players and sell them on after a season just to make 5 mil or 10 mil. Get good players. Get first team players. We need a new winger. We need a new centre back. Striker. January, this is your chance. Sporting directors, this is your chance. Because, yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Let me know what you think of the game against Bournemouth. How do you think we're going to play against Man City? If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. Peace.